What was it about the field that let you know that this was the direction that you wanted to go in?
So ever since I was like maybe 8 years old, both of my grandfathers on my maternal and paternal sides were lawyers. So ever since I was about 8 years old, I always wanted to be lawyers. No one in my family at that time had taken after them. Like my mom and her siblings, none of them were lawyers. My father and his sister, none of them were lawyers. So I wanted to like follow in their footsteps. And I had a lot of people in the medical field in my family. My father was a doctor, my mom was a nurse, my sister took after my father. I had a lot of cousins and uncles that were doctors. Everybody in the medical field. I hated science, so I just decided to take a different route from everyone else.
Wow. So it's one of those things where you appreciate science, but your science is the art and practice of law. And
Yeah.
speaking of, there's so many moving parts regarding what's on the books, what's not on the books, what's being advocated for, things along those lines. Speak with us about of the many areas that you cover, is there an area that you would call like your bread and butter or your hallmark area?
So yes, certainly. And I mean, that's immigration law. While we do market the V Law Group as a general practice law firm, immigration law is it for obvious reasons. There's certainly so much going on in the environment with respect to immigration law. There is a grave need for immigration assistance, and it's just so critical. And there's just, as everyone knows, a lot of non-US citizens are targeted, and there is such a massive demand for immigration law assistance at this time. So that has been our bread and butter since we reopened the practice in March of 2025 last year.
Okay. And I'm glad that you mentioned that because obviously this is a topic that is taking center stage. And it's not to say that there, quote, have not been challenges dealing with immigration, but it seems like with the current landscape, it is, for lack of a better term, out of control. How do you maintain a sense of poise, precision, in not only working with your clients who are immigration based, but keeping pace with, I'll say, it seems like the instability of the field.
Okay, so first and foremost, let me just say this. I've done several areas of practice, and immigration law is by far the most challenging practice I've ever endured. And to answer your question, the easy answer to that is there's a tremendous support right now. Um, I would refer to them as a fraternal or brother and sisterhood of immigration attorneys. I belong to numerous immigration support groups with fellow attorneys like myself who are practicing immigration law, and it has been a tremendous help. Like we all try and figure out these things together. We've just had so many challenges in the courtroom with United States citizenship and immigration services. So the way we have been able to navigate all of this is through the support of one another. Like if one person doesn't know an area of immigration law, someone else does. Someone has that answer. So together we have all been able to come together with, this amazing support system, and that's the way we've been able to navigate.